Dear learners, welcome to this videocast in the knowledge series on strategic management. The series will cover strategic management, its meaning, and important concepts. The current knowledge series on strategic management is brought to you by Jitendra Tomar, an educationist and consultant. The present cast deliberates on the strategy statement and its components. The strategy statement of a firm sets the firm's long-term strategic direction and broad policy directions. It gives the firm a clear sense of direction and a blueprint for the firm's activities for the upcoming years. The main constituents of a strategic statement are strategic intent, mission, vision, and goals and objectives. Let us overview what is a strategic intent. An organization's strategic intent is the purpose that it exists and why it will continue to exist, providing it maintains a competitive advantage. Strategic intent gives a picture about what an organization must get into immediately, in order to achieve the company's vision. It motivates the people. It clarifies the vision of the company. Strategic intent helps management to emphasize and concentrate on the priorities. Strategic intent is influencing of an organization's resource potential and core competencies to achieve what at first may seem to be unachievable goals in the competitive environment. A well-expressed strategic intent should guide or steer the development of strategic intent. It should help in the setting of goals and objectives that require that all of organization's competencies be controlled to maximum value. Strategic intent includes directing organization's attention on the need of winning, inspiring people by telling them that the targets are valuable, encouraging individual and team participation as well as contribution, and utilizing intent to direct allocation of resources. Strategic intent differs from strategic fit in a way that, while strategic fit deals with harmonizing available resources and potentials to the external environment, strategic intent emphasizes on building new resources and potentials, so as to create and exploit future opportunities. The second component of strategy statement is the mission of an organization. Mission statement is the statement of the role by which an organization intends to serve its stakeholders. It describes why an organization is operating, and thus provides a framework within which strategies are formulated. It describes what the organization does, what present capabilities it has, who all it serves and lists its stakeholders, and what makes an organization unique, elaborating on the reason of its existence. A mission statement differentiates an organization from others by explaining its broad scope of activities, its products, and technologies it uses to achieve its goals and objectives. It talks about an organization's present status, that is, about where we are. Mission statements always exist at top level of an organization, but may also be made for various organizational levels. Chief executive plays a significant role in formulation of mission statement. Once the mission statement is formulated, it serves the organization in long run, but it may become ambiguous with organizational growth and innovations. In today's dynamic and competitive environment, mission may need to be redefined. However, care must be taken that the mission statement abides to the fundamental features for it to be effective. The fundamental features of a mission are: A. Mission must be feasible and attainable. It should be possible to achieve it. B. It should be clear enough so that any action can be taken. C. It should be inspiring for the management, staff and society at large. D. It should be precise enough. That is, It should be neither too broad nor too narrow. E. It should be unique and distinctive to leave an impact in everyone's mind. F. It should be analytical, that is, it should analyze the key components of the strategy. G. It should be credible, that is, all stakeholders should be able to believe it. The current cast is part of Knowledge Series on Strategic Management, and is brought to you by Jitendra Thoma. Let's discuss the third component of strategy statement. The vision of an organization. A vision statement identifies where the organization wants or intends to be in future, or where it should be to best meet the needs of the stakeholders. It describes dreams and aspirations for future. A vision is the potential to view things ahead of themselves. It answers the question where we want to be. It gives us a reminder about what we attempt to develop. A vision statement is for the organization and its members, unlike the mission statement, which is for the customers, clients. It contributes in effective decision-making as well as effective business planning. It incorporates a shared understanding about the nature and aim of the organization and utilizes this understanding to direct and guide the organization towards a better purpose. It describes that on achieving their mission, how the organizational future would appear to be. A quality vision statement must have effective features. A. A vision must be unambiguous. B. It must be clear. C. It must harmonize with organization's culture and values. D. The dreams and aspirations must be rational, realistic. E. Vision statements should be shorter so that they are easier to memorize. In order to realize the vision, it must be deeply instilled in the organization, being owned and shared by everyone involved in the organization. The fourth component of strategy statement are the goals and objectives that organizations set for themselves. A goal in particular specifies what must be done if an organization is to attain mission or vision. Goals make mission more prominent and concrete. They coordinate and integrate various functional and departmental areas in an organization. Objectives are defined as measures of why an organization wants to achieve certain goals over a period of time. These are the foundation of planning. Policies are developed in an organization so as to achieve these objectives. Formulation of objectives is the task of top-level management. Well-constituted goals have eminent features. A. These are precise and measurable. B. These look after critical and significant issues. C. These are realistic and challenging. D. These must be achieved within a specific time frame. E. These include both financial as well as non-financial components. Effective objectives adhere to well-defined features. A. The objectives are not single for an organization, but multiple. B. Objectives should be both short-term as well as long-term. C. Objectives must respond and react to changes in the environment, that is, they must be flexible. D. These must be feasible, realistic, and operational. This brings us to the end of the cast on strategy statements. Thanks for watching the cast from the Knowledge Series on Strategic Management. To be apprised of the release of more Knowledge Series videos from Jitendra Thoma, please subscribe to the channel. Best wishes for all your endeavors.